Hello, 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 hello. How are you? How is everyone? Let me just make sure that is all. That's me, right? Okay. How are you all? How are you? Gonna have a bit of an hour blast, no more than an hour, because I've got to pick Max up from school. Just a little blast round. I think I'll do some of the career actually. Let's get that done, or what they call the career anyway. Right, let me. I can chat to you on my phone sitting here, and I've got a different. How are you, Abby? How you doing? Still sounding rough, mate. It's all right. It's all right. I'm getting there. It's just that last bit of your cough, and it's such a bloody pain. It really is. Right, let's carry on with the career, or what they call the career, anyway. It's not a huge amount of a career, but at least you're based on doing something in this game. I think they made a mistake in opening up every car, every track from the start, to be honest with you. Let's go qualifying 2. So, let's have a look. Please don't crash. How you doing? The second live stream. That live stream earlier was not a live stream at all. How weird. It was a bloody video that I was doing. A company sent me a little key for only a very quick experience, you know? Why won't you enter? Yes. A very quick experience. Now, that was lucky, actually. I didn't bloody do loads of takes and swearing and fucking about. That, by chance, was almost like a one-take thing from start to finish. So it was lucky, really. Apart from the thumbnail, I got away with that. Totally got away with that. Oh, God, we're in the rain. Look at it. Look at this, though. This is awesome. I do love a bit of Project Cars. I'm not very good at it, admittedly. Oh, what's happened to my bloody steering wheel again? Can you believe that? Oh, I've just started the stream as well. How crazy is that? Let me restart the game. Hopefully that'll bloody pick that up. I just had a test go. I tell you, these steering wheels, they're so finicky. They really, really are. How you doing, Moody? How you doing? Where's your helmet? Stick around, I'll show you. How annoying. Oh, that's better. I can feel the force back. Yeah, I can feel it's come back now. Right, let me just get that up properly. Yeah, that should be fine now. Right, let's carry on with where we were. Although that's in the bloody rain. Do I really want to be doing that? That's better. Yeah, I can feel the force feedback has come back now. Yeah, by chance, apart from the thumbnail, someone come in and went, is this Wilson's heart? Apart from that, it just looked like a quick stream I was doing. I got away with that big time. Look at this car, Lola. It's absolutely awesome. Look at the rain. I love Project Cars. I really am going to play this more now, especially with the build up to Project Cars 2 later on in the year. I don't know how I'm going to get on with this qualifying session in the rain. So convincing, this game, especially in VR. I mean, this is amazing, you know. I do try and keep my head still when I'm streaming Project Cars, because I've seen some streams where, let me just get on the straight before I demo it. Yeah, well, they're permanently looking around and looking down there and looking down at the gear stick, and it just doesn't give you a very good experience. So I try and... It might take away from my experience of VR a little bit, but I try and keep my head completely still if possible, because it makes it a little bit smoother for you. I've only got about an hour. I've got to pick my little Max up today from school. Actually, it's probably the best way to get used to a car and track, and that is to do the qualifying. It's not everyone is going absolutely mental. We're just literally qualifying. I'll stop it a few times throughout the qualifying to come and chat to you. Please let me know if it all sounds alright, if the game volume's okay. Racing in VR is so immersive, honestly. That car is, you know, that car is in front of me, there's no doubt about it. I'm on a manual shifter, so I'm not using the paddle sticks on the... Look at that, look, brilliant. I'm not using the paddle sticks on the steering wheel, because sometimes when you're steering, you don't know which one is up and which one's down. Obviously, when you've got the steering wheel straight, that's fine, but when you start turning corners, it can get a little bit disorientating. So I have got a shifter attached. How cool does this game look though? And we're just about to get Project Cars 2. Well, not just about, in November, which, let's face it, is only around the corner. We're going to get Project Cars 2. Now that's apparently been built with VR fully in mind. This was, although obviously it's a brilliant implementation of VR, and it certainly wasn't what I would call an afterthought, but VR was experimental in this game. It's worked out amazing. Look at it. But things like the HUD, it doesn't really work in VR. They're just there, and they're very distracting. Apparently, and you can understand why. They didn't really have the numbers, did they? They didn't know if VR was going to have much of an uptake. So I'm sure they didn't like sink too many man hours into it. But now they've had the stats, and they know that, you know, certainly not most people, but a lot of people play this game in VR. Because it's just an amazing way to experience it. So now they can start investing the hours into it and get it right. Let me just come and chat to you and make sure that everything is okay. Let's have a look. Right, I'm just going back up the chat. I thought you were live streaming. Sir Lunatic, yeah, I know. It was a mistake on my part. I clicked start streaming instead of recording. What do you mean, lucky you don't swear? I don't normally swear in my videos. In my streams, yes, you know. What's your flame resistant? Yeah, it's there, Mr. Toby. How you doing? Hello, Survey. How are you? Yeah, always. Hello, Jason Collis. I don't have much time. Much sound, sorry. I want to say hello. Hello, Brainless. How are you? Turd Ferguson. Hello, mate. That's a new one. I've not heard you before. Yeah, I just changed the profile, actually, Scarab, and then it had to restart to reload itself, you know. The other day, Brainless, I said to you, have you noticed you're present? So, yeah, I made you a mod. You're always in here, and you're a good lad, you know. Oh, Aaron, yeah, got you, Aaron. Yeah, definitely. How you doing, Paradise? Yeah, behave yourself though, Brainless. I know, Elephant, yes, yeah. You don't want to park up round here, do you? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, see you later, Brainless. Yes, Paradise. Yes, you just see everything. You just see absolutely everything in this game, and it is so cool. And it's really the only way to play a racing game. Oh, I forgot. Does the sound okay? I didn't check that. Please let me know if it sounds okay. Can you hear the car enough? Do you want it up anymore? So like I say, I'm only going to be streaming for an hour or so, so just sit back, relax, and we'll have a chat, and we'll do some races. It's a weird thing with me and Project Cars, and racing in general. Years ago, I would only do racing. That's all I did. Gran Turismo 1, Gran Turismo 2, 3 and 4. Then I think I left gaming for a little while. Then I come back for 6. And actually, like now I play more Battlefield than anything else. But back then, I didn't play first-person shooters at all. And it was only since I've got my PC that I've started getting, you know, right into Battlefield and stuff. But racing is where my heart is at with computer games, and yet I don't do it enough. It's so annoying. And now I'm a bit of a noob with racing. Like I've played Project, I was explaining in the other stream, I've played Project Cars, but I put it on as almost like an experience, just to say wow for a few minutes, you know, and then I'll turn it off and I get on with something else. But I'm going to start spending, now I've got the wheel as well, which I got at Christmas. I'm definitely going to start spending more time in Project Cars, all set for Project Cars 2 and Gran Turismo as well, the new one, GT Sport. Which I'm not sure how much of that is going to be in VR. Oh shit. Come on, reverse back. What are you doing? Oh my god. Is there reverse in this? I don't normally need reverse. What is going on? Oh my god. No, I don't want that camera angle. No, I want to be inside. Oh my god. Actually, that's quite interesting. Let's do some different camera angles. Look. Oh, cool. Look at that. The car's right in front of me. See, when I first got VR, that would have made me feel sick. Utterly sick. But now I'm used to it now. That's that is really cool. That's not why we're here. Oh, that one's a little bit weird. This is why we're here, though. Look. I only did this qualifying to get used to it a little bit more. And I didn't realise it was bloody raining, so... Oh, shit. I'll tell you what, though, like I said, Gran Turismo 1, right up to all of them, it's so different sitting on your couch, playing your PlayStation, and thinking you're good at racing games, which I was really good at Gran Turismo. It's a lot of a different experience than racing, not only in VR, but with a steering wheel as well. This is really the first time I've ever raced properly with a steering wheel since Christmas, because normally I'd be on the controller. And although it's more intuitive, I mean, you know, it's a wheel. We're all used to a wheel. In a way, it makes the game harder than just twiddling your thumb to go left and right. You're using your arms and your whole body. Especially Dirt VR. Oh my god, that's like a workout, that game. The puddles and everything though for this game it's got a lot of stick actually, this game. It was very buggy when it came out. And some of the things they promised as all games, I mean, as gamers, we're used to being stitched up, aren't we? But this was one of the first true successes of crowdfunding. Now, they crowdfunded this game and got everyone involved and, you know, pledged a lot of money towards this game. This is a crowdfunded game. And they basically promised everything, like working pit crews, loads of stuff they promised, and they said they're not going to do that now, and they put the money into the next one, which they're saying is a little bit against the regulations of blah blah blah, you know, crowdfunding, what they promised and what they didn't deliver. But everyone's just sort of blanking over that now. Now we're interested in Project Cars 2. That's the one we want. But it just shows that crowdfunding does work, because this is, I wouldn't say it's an indie studio, slightly mad. They have got a bit of race pedigree, but then there certainly wasn't a AAA studio. I think they might have that status now. But when this come out, it was in between an indie and a AAA. Oh God. Come on, come on. Well, I'm first in the qualifying so far. God knows how. But look at that car in front of me. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry, dude. And that's what I love about VR. Those that were in my little stream earlier, my accidental stream, VR can take you to the outer edges of space and looking down at the Earth, or they can take you to your local racetrack and you can race a McLaren. Awesome. Right, let me... Calm down, speed racer, yeah. Yeah, I got you, Turd. Yeah, I got you, Turd. Don't worry. Sound is good. That's good. Got to go back to work. See you later, Scarab. Some of the people behind the Burnout series are bringing new racing games. Yes, I saw that actually on Twitter. Yeah, I love Burnout. Love it. Yes, love a bit of Burnout. Right, if you are watching, thank you for watching and joining me. Feel free to leave a like and maybe a little sub, and you get a message up on the screen, and I say thank you. Look at this. Oh, look at it. It's just like being in a race. So different to playing on a 2D screen with your controller. There's just nothing in comparison to this. Oh God, they're all over the place. And for once, the headset actually, I wouldn't say adds to immersion, but it's like wearing a helmet. You know, it sort of, it matches what you're playing. We can chuck it around a little bit more because obviously it isn't pissing hard with rain. Love it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more streams on racing. Hopefully it's something you enjoy. That's the thing with the channel, you never know what to stream, and I think really the key comes down to just stream what you enjoy, really, and I think that's the best tip for any channel. If you're enjoying it, stream it. If you're not, then God, stay away from it. And I do enjoy this. So I need a two lap sprint, this one. Oh. I'm determined to get out the front. 8th at the moment. What do you think of the camera angle? What's the camera angle like? I've changed it and been messing around with it. I used to have it to the side of me, but then it didn't really correspond. You couldn't really see me steering. I used to face the steering wheel to the monitor and use the camera up there, but then if I was turning right in the game, I'd be turning left on the screen, so it didn't really make much sense. I've put it behind me. I'm hoping that obviously where I go it matches up on the screen and it makes a little bit more sense for me driving the game. Plus if you're behind me I can give you a bit of that. Right. Oh, see that? I tell you why I crashed then. Well, we didn't call it a crash. Just called it skidding with style. I looked down to see my position, and because the HUD isn't built into VR at all, it's like there's my steering wheel, but the HUD is up just below my left eye because it's not part of the VR sort of menu system. It's just patched onto the screen. It's horrible. I can barely look at the map because it's all right up close to my eyes. And I think that's why they're moaning, you know. Why not sort just little things out like that before moving on to Project Cars 2? But I still enjoy the game. I haven't got that many gripes with it. I think it's amazing. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I do, in my streams, the VR streams, it's not just a case of you watching me play. That's not what I'm about. There are channels you can go for that, but I always stop, always chat to everyone, go back up the chat. You know, if you're going to take the time to watch my stream and comment, you should be acknowledged, really. That's my mentality. Right, here we go. Itchy nose. Can I sneak through here? Oh! Oh, oh! I'm going to get third. Third, not bad. Not bad with a qualifying. Hello, Panzer. How you doing? I'm just working my way through the campaign, actually. Jason, without checking out all your videos, have you played Dirt Rally? Yes, I have. Yeah, I've done plenty of streams on that. I like the new camera. It's more action-packed. Yeah, it sort of makes sense, doesn't it, where it's positioned. Makes you feel like you're in the back of the car, eh? We want to see your shifter. It's only the Logitech one. I'll show you before I finish the stream, Panzer, because otherwise I'll have to mess about getting the camera back into position now. I will show you, though. Really, oh God. I'll call green. I will call the green. This ain't gonna work, is it? Look, and look how claustrophobic it actually makes you feel here. I love it. It's dark and it's raining. I mean, I don't know whether... Oh, whoa. I don't know whether races would actually go ahead under these conditions. We'll see, but it's a video game, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, shit! I'm so sorry. That is an expensive car as well. Oh, what a job they've done, though. It still feels brand new, this game. It's so cool. The job they've done in this game. Who'd have thought years ago? I mean, oh my God, you know, I'm 45 years old. I was there when gaming started, really, you know, and I've been there at different stages, some more than others. You know, when you're married a kid, sometimes you take time off. I had a bit of a, what's it called, a hiatus, isn't it, from gaming a few years ago. I got into other things. It was always there, but I wasn't really a regular gamer. But I've played everything, and oh shit. Oh, come on. And this is the pinnacle, really, isn't it? I mean, look at it. I'm sitting inside the car. And everything is convincing. It's not like the car looks really good, but all the graphics are outside are rubbish, or vice versa, or, you know, it looks really good, but it's... Oh, look, it's thundering as well. It's barely playable. It's got everything, and I just love it. I can't wait for Project Cars 2. Oh my God, I'm just into everything at the moment. We're going to have some, I'll let you know when it is, Panzer, with racing with subs. So we'll do some races with AI. We get Scarab involved. Panzer, I know, wants to play. He's a good racer, and we'll just have some races. Did I just ghost through that car then? Oh, this one is 5 laps. Okay. Are we going to have to pit once? Box, box, box. Look at the exhaust flames coming out the side, the lightning. It's actually brightening up a bit now. Oh, look at that with the thunder. How cool. It's that convincing. I've even got a dog barking. Someone's obviously at my door. See, some of the other games like Forza, they haven't got dynamic weather or dynamic night lighting. Look at this game. Look, it's actually clearing up. The sun's coming out. How amazing is that? It used to annoy me actually. Even Gran Turismo 1, right, on the PlayStation 1, which is, if you forget if you forget generations of consoles, let's not worry about graphics. For actual gameplay, and just the love of a game, Gran Turismo 1 is my favourite game of all time. I know that's a weird choice. It just is, you know. But even back then on the PlayStation 1, Gran Turismo had night tracks. And right up till, what was it, Forza 5? Oh no, we can't do night tracks. What? Just, oh no, we can't get the lighting right, or we haven't got enough processing power. It's a video game. Convince us it's nighttime. It doesn't have to actually be nighttime. Silly, isn't it? That'll do. Just a normal quick chat. See here, they was told, right, it's going to have all working pit crew, which it needs, doesn't it? For look at the rest of it, and then suddenly here we've got no one around. They've done a good job of like adding these things in. These things weren't there before with the computers and the tyres, but they're saving their pit crew for Project Cars 2. And that was one of their on the list to be fixed for Project Cars 1. And they've just dumped the idea, basically. They said, nah, we're not doing that. We're not going to do that at all. Project Cars 2 has got dirt tracks in there as well. So excited to get my hands on that. And actually, apparently, it's got more dirt tracks than Dirt Rally VR. I think they really are. They want to be top of the tree, which I think they've got a good chance of being. My worry with Gran Turismo is the fact that typically polyphony, whatever they're called, they take so bloody long to develop a game that some of it can't help but to look old. Like some of even the later Gran Turismos, because they've been in development so long, some of it looks old, and you can tell some of the bits that have been made like when it first started. Whereas Project Cars 2 has had probably the shortest time out of all the next generation racing games in development. So I'm really hoping that Project Cars 2 comes along and just totally cleans up. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, it's going to have lots of dirt tracks, lots of different variations. It's going to be awesome. And it'll be definitely on the channel. That's why I want to build up to that as well. Get better on Project Cars 1. Start streaming that, getting people used to the fact that it's part of the channel. And then when Project Cars 2 hits, bang. That bang was it hitting, by the way. I don't think I'm going to catch them up, am I? I had to box for my race. You have to box at least once, pit once. Right, let me just go back up the chat. Spaced Out, how you doing? Looks perfect angle to me. Awesome, mate, awesome. We want to see your shifter, yes. Jason PM me about setting up a time. Yes, no problem. No, set your camera so we can see you shifting. Actually, yeah, I could do that. I could set the camera up on the other side, couldn't I? Good idea, Panzer. Yeah, so rather than here, I could put me on the other side of the screen, And put the camera from the other side. Bloody good idea. Why didn't I consult you in that at all? Paradise is 50. Yeah, I'm 45. You apologise to the AI class. I'm British, turd. I'm British, mate, you know? Oh, you're just getting into games. Oh, okay, Paradise. I've been here the whole time. That's what it's all about. It's the escapism, isn't it, you know? Dog on the track. Yeah, definitely. Oh, you only got your touch 3 weeks ago, Paradise. Oh, right, awesome. Yeah, I got that the day they come out, which I was so excited. See you later, Panzer. Yeah, that would be really good, actually. Paradise is a good idea. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, Paradise. Yeah, you've been in since then. Mr. Toby, it is online. No, it is online. It's full online. I tell you what, though, people can't race for toffee. They just can't do it. They smash into you on the first bloody race. Oh, it's horrible. Yeah, it's horrible. Racing online against people is almost pointless unless you're in a private lobby with people you trust and you know aren't going to just be an idiot, you know. Yeah, I prefer the single player, to be honest with you. I mean, funnily enough, if you were listening, like Gran Turismo and all that, me and my mate, oh my god, we used to love it. It's funny enough, it was Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, I used to go round his house and I would take my memory card. This isn't as a kid. I mean, I had kids at the time, you know. I'm a grown up, you know, but I just love gaming. I'd take my memory card round to his house and we'd play split screen. And the good thing is, you took your little memory card round, all your cars that were on there, all the tuning would be remembered. It was still quite advanced. And then we used to dream about, we used to chat about it. Oh, can you imagine if I can, it's almost like we predicted the future, but it was obvious what was going to happen in the end with technology. We used to say, can you imagine if I if I don't have to come round your house every Wednesday, we can just play from indoors and imagine being able to talk to each other. And I remember saying, what would you have to do? Like get your phone or something, you know? It's ridiculous, isn't it? And then all of a sudden, like, not only am I playing this, I've got you lovely people watching on something bloody called YouTube, and it's just mental where it's all going, isn't it? But yeah, hopefully with my channel, my passion for games comes across, you know, because I am, and I just love it, and I want to get deeper into games, or deeper into VR, and hopefully that's, you know, I'm not faking it. Hopefully you can tell that. That's what it's all about for me. I'm very passionate about the things I love, so if I love something, that's it. It's up there, you know. I'm not one of these people that can take or leave things. I either love them and get right into them, or I just leave it and let someone else do it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please leave me a like, and if you are watching and you haven't subbed, feel free to sub. Loads more of this, loads more. Oh, I needed that just to straighten me up. Oh, they're in the pits. Look, I could be cheeky here. Look at this. Oh yes. And First has just come out. He's on new tyres, and I'm driving like an idiot. So let's see what we can do. I went a bit too slow around now. I just didn't want to lose it through that corner. Oh, that's silly. Silly mistake. I'm not going to catch him up now. Oh, come on. It's this rain. It's an absolute nightmare, but it's also really realistic as well. You can feel where you're going to start slipping. Also, Project Cars 2 has got this... they tried to emulate it in this engine, But the Project Cars 2 is, I can't remember what they call it, something 2.0. Oh god, I should have looked into that. It's basically as you're racing, like where I'm coming off the track now, I'm going to be bringing earth and gravel onto the track, and apparently that's persistent all the way around. So where puddles gain, where people come off the track, you're going to be slipping and sliding on things. I think it's just called Track 2.0. It's called something like something 2.0. It sounds amazing. Whether that oh look, I've just blown it now. Whether that, you know, comes down to the feeling of the steering wheel in the game, we'll have to see. I mean, they even used to say in Forza, they even modelled the way the tyre moves on the rim. I mean, how do we know that? Like, they're telling us that. Right, I only got second on there because I made some silly mistakes. Always remembering the arcades playing Space Invaders and wishing I could play games like this in my own home. Yes, yeah, definitely. No worries, Spaced. Yeah, well, you already subbed Spaced, aren't you? I'm sure you've been in before. Now, it's all about the passion for games here, and, you know, it's certainly not about you just watching me play. You can find way better channels than mine for just playing, you know. It's about interaction and just, you know, getting to know each other and just having a play, really. What is the time? The time is 2:30. Yes, we got time for another one. Probably going to be, hopefully not in the rain. I'm just going to go for the race, right? Let's just go for the race. It means we'll be starting at the back, but that's all cool. Oh god, I've just simulated past the whole bloody thing. What a knob. I think I'm on the second race, but that's fine. That's fine, that's all good. Yeah, Spaced, I'm sure you've been on my channel before, haven't you? Yeah, imagine a few zombies, yeah, definitely. What are you thinking about the new Call of Duty? I really like the look of it. I really do.
Okay, stand by. I'll call green.
Yeah, I really like the look of it. I think I'm going to get that. Now we should have more fun in this now. Look at the detail on these cars. Look. I do try and race nice and clean if I can. Well, we've got him on the inside. That's the thing with the AI. They're not very forgiving in this game. It's a bit strict. The AI, like, they want to take the racing line and they don't care if they cut you off the track. They're not very intelligent enough to move and compensate for you. You've got to move for them. Graphics are unbelievable though. They really, really are. I've got a Titan X as well, so I'm lucky enough to be able to have this cranked up as far as it will go. And it does look nice. I mean, on the 2D screen it looks photorealistic. You have to downgrade your graphics in the VR. It's just life, unfortunately. Until the next generation of headsets, but then by then, say we're on say 4K becomes the standard in VR. The desktop gaming, monitor gaming will always be ahead, so that'll be an 8K gaming standard. It's always going to be behind because you're effectively running two screens in this headset. So you're running double monitor setup, so you're gonna have more power taken for the game. I used to have SLI actually. I had two GTX 980s in here, and actually going back, this is one of the reasons I sold my two 980s because I was so fed up with SLI. This game wouldn't work with SLI. It would shadow like anything. It was unplayable. So I just got fed up with SLI and I've just gone to one Titan X, which is lovely. It's a 4K beast of a card. I've got a 4K monitor. Oh dear, sorry mate. But we're definitely going to have to set up for some long sessions in this because I could play this all day. Silly really putting it on for an hour because I'm just getting hungry to play more now. Oh shit! That's alright, it was like a drift, that one. Oh, I was enjoying being in the pack there. And the rear view mirrors work absolutely perfectly. They proper stick out, the 3D of it looks awesome. And you can look behind you. I've got these things coming, these head protectors coming round, so I can't see much of the actual car. What a hobby though gaming is. I mean, it's expensive, isn't it? There's no doubt it's expensive, but what a hobby. Oh shit.
Nice one, a double overtake.
Yeah, double overtake and cut in front of him as well. Right, we're 6th and we got, oh god, this is the last lap. Actually, one of the funny things I used to love about Gran Turismo, racing games these days all seem to be circuit based, so you know, circuits like this, real life circuits. Well, I like the make believe tracks. You know, I just prefer racing. I've already suspended my realism to come into a video game. It is good having real tracks to race on, but I like racing across huge bridges and past lakes and stuff like that.
Find out where he's slower than you. Keep pushing. See if you can take him under brake.
I like the way Ben Collins gives you instructions about overtaking just as you finish the bloody the finish line. One of my favourite non-VR games has been early access for years called Wreckfest. Okay. It's the closest next gen. I used to love Demolition Derby, yeah. What is AI? 60%. I took your advice, Panzer, 60%. I've always wondered how the hell they can program gravity into games. Oh god, yeah. I always wonder how they program games. In games like this, I try to race the car in... Cool. The next Forza game is on my wish list. That looks amazing. I'm new, mate. You found me on Yanu Diddle Squat. I don't know who Yanu Diddle Squat is. Might ring bell. Happy gaming. Cool. Well, yeah. Please subscribe so you can come again. You know, always appreciate that. Right, race 2. Race 2. This might be my last race. I can't remember what the time is.
Green, green, green.
The liveries on these cars as well just looks so cool. And it's like anything, depending on what generation you're from. I love these new cars, but this game has got things like Mark II Escorts and Sierra Cosworths and that, you know. It's even got Ford Capri. I love Capris. Oh, for fuck's sake. That poor bloody Merc, he's going to be so fed up with me. I shall disappear when we go back to the pits, just in case he nuts me with his helmet on. Yeah, good idea though, Panzer. I'm 100% putting the angle over next time. Good idea, that. There's not much to see, it's only a shifter, but I suppose there's even more movement then, isn't there? Oh my god! I'll tell you the problem though. I've got an armrest, a non-adjustable armrest that bloody hits the gear stick exactly at that position, and I don't know if this chair is right for racing full time. I might have to think of another option. I might even get a racing seat, you know, and have it properly. It's just storing it, isn't it? You know, I've only got a small. I'm in my conservatory, so if you're not English, a conservatory is like it's an outbuilding in the garden, generally roof-based glass, with lots of windows all the way around. I persuaded my wife when I started YouTube to let me have the conservatory as my gaming room. So this is my room out here. There's nothing else out here apart from gaming equipment, which is awesome. So space is at a premium, especially with VR when I do the experiences and I need a bit of space. Look at the sun, the shadows from the trees. Brilliant. Look at the graphics on that as we go past. It's as real can get without getting into the real thing. Makes me wonder though, because when I used to play Gran Turismo years ago, I used to think that looked amazing. So is it a case of, well, what's it going to be like in 10 years time, or is the feeling here now? Because obviously when you look back, it wasn't real, was it, at all? It was a left and right bloody digital steering button, but now we've got everything, so obviously the graphics are going to get better, but does this feel real in comparison to what there is possible? Oh god, I've got a warning. I suppose we can start having moving seats, which I know are available now, but they're very, very expensive. That would just be amazing, wouldn't it? And the sun coming through. Oh, look at that sun, the God rays coming through them trees. Need to put the sun visor down. oh, I thought that was going to hold that. Well, I sort of did. That corner wasn't. Oh right, okay, we've got a box, haven't we? But you can see from my body movement and the arms, it's not like playing it with a controller. It's a totally different animal. That is the pits up there, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is, yeah. And I can only imagine when a game like Grand Theft Auto goes full VR. Can you imagine sitting in here, you've nicked this car, you got your gun, it would be awesome, wouldn't it? Maybe one day. Maybe not this generation. See, look, the pits they're just pathetic, really, aren't they? There's no atmosphere here at all. We've got one person. It's a shame, because it's almost like the placeholders are there. You could easily put that in. He just looks bored, doesn't he, on his own? The fact that you look down, you've got your race seat. So cool. Come on. Oh god, I'm not 19th. That's fine, because I don't think all of them have actually pitted yet. I've chose to do it this lap. God, that sun is... Oh, look, that sun made me do that. That was a bit too much. I got a warning because of the sun. Nice. Right, 19th out of 24, because I think a lot of them are going to start pitting, so I'm not going to give up. I'm going to win this race, and then this will probably be my last one. I'm going to be streaming again tonight. I'm going to try and finish... Well, I'm going to do another hour on Wilson's Heart, which is an amazing horror title that's only a few days old. Oh my god, what a time I've had in that game. Really good. I've already done 2 streams of it. I'm about 6 hours into the game. And it's it's an amazing game. It really is. It's expensive. It's a 30 quid title, which I've purchased. Because obviously I'm not at the stage where developers are chucking keys at me yet. So running the channel can be expensive, but you have to make the right choices. And I just felt that game, just it just looked good. The trailer sold it to me, to be honest. I should be too old now to be tricked into buying games on trailers, but I was, and I'm glad I got it. Oh, now we're getting fast. Now we're getting fast. Look at that car. What a beast. Took him. Absolutely took him. No, he took me. Fucking hell, no, he's just... Oh, that's nice, mate. Yeah. He's going to get the finger when I do overtake him. Right, here they go. They're all in the pits. So has he got to go in? No, he's not going in the pits yet, has he? I wonder if he's pitted already. He's faster than me down the straight, isn't he? Look, I'm flat out. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on.
That was a sweet move.
Yes, it was a sweet move, mate. There's the finger. This bloody sun on this corner is a nightmare. Like I said earlier, I do try and keep my head still when I'm playing and streaming. It makes your enjoyment just a little bit better than me looking in mirrors and moving around. It's horrible. I've seen people do it before. I don't think they realise how disorientating it can be. So I do like to keep my head just still. I don't make the use of the VR and look around the cabin and all that. But I'm racing anyway, so you'd be silly to be looking around like that. I try and keep it still, and then it's just like watching a racing game, a normal monitor racing game, but with me in the corner and me racing in VR. Hopefully it all works. The only reason I look to the left there is to see my position because of the poor placement of the map and what position you're in. Terrible placement in VR, and you can't change. You can change it, but it's basically not built into the car or anything like that, or the HUD. It's just sitting there floating. It's horrible. I've also got Ansetta Corsa as well, which I'm gonna start moving on to as part of getting back into racing. I'm gonna get a warning there, aren't I? Yeah, I got Ansetta Corsa, so I'm gonna get into that as well. I don't think it's as graphically nice as this, but apparently the scaling is a little bit better and the physics are nicer as well. But I'm willing to give both a chance. Taking some terrible corners. Need a nice bit of practice on this. Right, we've got some more people in the pit. Where is that going to put me? I think that's going to put me first, you know. First, yeah, I thought so. So I positioned that. Oh shit! Chuck the anchor out. Positioned that, or decided to go in. I think on the second lap, didn't I, for the pit? Probably a little bit early, but it strategically it beat the others to it. So yeah, this is my last one, everyone. Thank you for joining me. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and maybe like this stream. It all helps, doesn't it, with the rankings. I'll be back tonight with more VR, Wilson's Heart, carrying on. I'll do about an hour of that tonight, so I may even finish that tonight. In a way, I don't want to finish it tonight. I don't want it to end just yet. We'll see. Oh, terrible corner. Actually, have there been any bloody good corners? I will come and say goodbye to the chat before I go. I won't just end the stream. I will come and answer any questions or reply to you. Oh, look at that. You can barely see around that corner, which actually happens in real life sometimes, doesn't it? Sometimes you just physically cannot see. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, my God. I held on to that.
You're leading by 3 seconds over
3 seconds.
Keep pushing, keep the gap.
I've got time to pull over for a slash, you know? Yeah, that's it, everyone. So I'll finish first on the last race. That was cool. Give the crowd a wave. You are the champion. Let me just come and say goodbye to you all. Oh, Diddley Scott is a... Okay, yeah, of course, yeah. You forgot, mate. No worries. You found me right on my comments. That's why I subscribed. Oh, yeah, I do remember. Yes, I do remember. Spaced out. Yes, I do. Obviously, you can imagine I see quite a few people, don't I? Hello, Henfrey. How are you? Later's got to pick up the kids from school. Yep, see you later, Paradise. Hello, Harry. How are you? Wilson needs you. I'm back on tonight, Harry. Back on, mate. Yeah, see you later, spaced out. I know, Jonathan. Yeah, I know. I'm not a proper racer. I'm just a passionate car racing VR lunatic. Right, that's it, everyone. Yeah, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. I'm gonna go and pick my little boy up from school. See you later, everyone. My hair's gone absolutely mental. I get this dent in the middle from the strap, annoying. So I've got to go and wet my hair, otherwise they'll think I'm some kind of bloody teddy boy. Right, I'll see you next time, everyone. See you tonight, actually. We'll be playing Wilson's Heart. Whatever time it is with you, it will be about another 5 or 6 hours. I'll be back on for another couple of hours of Wilson's Heart. See you later, everyone.